All right, y'all, it's time to take that red pill or the blue pill. Let's talk about The Singularity is Near, a book where Ray Kurzweil basically explains how the future's about to pull a full-blown Tony Stark transformation, but with less charisma and more spreadsheets. It's like a TED Talk got injected with creatine and started dating ChatGPT. Some of you may be asking yourself, what is the Singularity? Imagine if your iPhone started designing a smarter version of itself, which then built an even smarter version of itself, and this loop kept going until your toaster had the IQ of Stephen Hawking and was quoting Nietzsche while making your Pop-Tarts in the morning. That's the Singularity. A point in the future where artificial intelligence gets so damn smart, it's basically smarter than all of us, combined. Like you, me, Elon Musk, the ghosts of Steve Jobs and Albert Einstein could all be in a group chat with AI, and AI is still gonna leave us on red. Ray is saying this tipping point is coming soon, real soon, like sooner than your next midlife crisis. What kind of information backs up this data? It's called Moore's Law. For those of you who have never heard of Moore's Law, it is this nerd prophecy that says computer chips double in power every 18 to 24 months. It's like if your Game Boy from 1994 decided to evolve like a Pokemon every year until it became Skynet. Ray says we're not just on that trend, we're going exponential. That's math for buckle up, Buttercup. This graph is about to go vertical. Technology is not just advancing, it's advancing faster every year. Think Mario with a star power-up, but no time limit. To put this in Gen X terms, remember how you went from cassette tapes to Spotify? Multiply that upgrade by 1,000, and now Spotify is writing your songs, singing them, and making you cry better than your ex ever could. With this information, that leads Ray down this road of immortality. Now, Kurzweil doesn't want to just live longer, he wants to live forever. The man takes hundreds of supplements a day like he's grinding real-life XP for a final boss battle with death. And his theory? Once we get good enough at merging tech with biology, death is going to be optional, kind of like Facebook invites. He calls this idea radical life extension. Gen Z, you're going to refer to this as plot armor. Millennials, we're thinking, that's the only way I'm going to be able to pay off my student loan debt. We're talking nanobots swimming in your bloodstream like tiny Navy SEALs, fixing broken cells and preventing diseases faster than WebMD can even scare you. Once this happens, we'll be able to merge with machines. So not only are machines getting smarter, we're going to merge with them. Forget Elon's Neuralink. That's like the MySpace of brain tech compared to what Kurzweil's talking about here. Eventually, we'll have brain implants that give us Google-level recall, instant translation, mood regulation, and hell, even maybe the ability to remember people's names at parties. Imagine being able to literally download Kung Fu like Neo in the Matrix. Only now you can learn SEO optimization, perfect sarcasm, and how to actually win in your fantasy football. At this point in the book, Ray splits the future into a trio of tech revolutions. Revolution number 1, genetics. Hacking your DNA like it's a Minecraft mod. Want to turn off that gene that gives you depression or dad bod? There's probably an app for that. Number 2, nanotech. Swarms of tiny robots in your body doing healthcare at the atomic level. Think of it as having like a microscopic NASCAR pit crew for your immune system. And after nanotech comes robotics. And robotics are the AI that controls everything from your smart fridge to your car. And eventually, your digital soulmate. All three of these are snowballing real fast and they're intersecting. It's like the Avengers, but instead of superheroes, we get technology that can cure cancer, replace organs, and maybe even delete your browser history on command. There are critics to Ray's theory and timeline of the Singularity. They're like, be cool, bro. Not everybody's buying what Ray is selling. Some critics say he's overhyping, overselling, or straight up living in a science fiction fantasy. These critics are like the guy in the zombie movie who are watching people get their brains eaten going like, everything is fine. Some people are going to argue that AI doesn't understand context. Others, the human brain is too complex to simulate. And then you've got some folks who just think we're gonna blow ourselves up before any of this comes to fruition. That's classic doomsday energy. Kurzweil's like, nah, bro. We're gonna solve those problems before they become extinction level events. He's basically saying, trust the process like an NBA team with a 20-year rebuild plan. With the title of the book, The Singularity is Near, Ray must be giving us some sort of timeline to look at. Fortunately for us, he does. His calendar looks something like this. Late 2020s, like right now, AI masters human-level tasks. Think doctor, lawyer, barista, but it never forgets your name, your order, or even your last 400 tweets. By the early 2030s, neural implants give us memory upgrades, real-time language translation, and possibly the ability to ghost people with our minds. Alexa's in your head now. And now, she even knows how to pronounce your name correctly. By the 2040s, humanity becomes post-biological. You won't just wear tech, you'll be tech. Cells are replaced with nanobots, organs are upgraded, and maybe even virtual bodies that look however you want. Bring on the anime filters. And then by 2045, the singularity happens. Intelligence explodes. Machines create better versions of themselves faster than we can comprehend. At this point, the line between human and machine blurs so much, it's basically a Jackson Pollock painting of pure intelligence. So what's the point of all this? Kurzweil isn't just writing fan mail to AI. He's saying this is the future of humanity. And if we do this right, we can evolve past our meat sack limits. And if we do it wrong, well, let's just hope Siri and Alexa don't remember every time you yelled at them in 2015. This isn't about flying cars and robot butlers. It's about rewriting what it means to be a human. Immortality, infinite intelligence, designer emotions, all courtesy of the same species who thought Tide Pods looked tasty. Gen X, you were the last generation to grow up unplugged and the first to go digital. You've seen this entire tech curve unfold in real time. You've got wisdom. Use it. Help build the rules before the machines write them for us. Millennials, you're the beta tester of every digital nightmare and miracle. Student debt, social media burnout, crypto scams, you've seen it all. But you're also the generation best equipped to ask the hard questions about this tech. Just because we can become cyborgs, should we? Gen Z, this is your arena. You were born with Wi-Fi in the womb. You're the first generation that might live to 150 on a regular basis. But remember, just because AI can finish your homework doesn't mean it should pick your life goals. So final thoughts, Kurzweil vision isn't a prophecy, it's a blueprint. The singularity isn't some magical moment, it's a process. And we're already in it, right now. You are listening to me talk about this book on a machine that is smarter than anything any of our ancestors could have ever envisioned. And all of this is happening while the algorithm is trying to decide what's your favorite snack and what things should I show you next when you scroll up, if you even made it this far. The real question isn't if the singularity is coming, it's are you ready to ride the wave, or are you going to get steamrolled by it like a dial-up modem in a 6G world? Until the next one, peace. I like that better. Delete that one.